Hi, my name is Shumaya Weinstein, and usually I'm talking about reproductive health, lifestyle, and all kinds of music media production. But today, I'd like to speak to you about something different, about my Instagram account that was deactivated, and within 48 hours, I was able to get it reactivated. So I want to give you all hope that it is possible to get back your Instagram account. So watch this video till the end to see how I was able to get my Instagram account back live and in full action. Well, recently, I've been getting bullied on Instagram by some fake account. They're taking my post and reposting it and tagging my husband, his boss, and all these other people. And it was not right because it's my copywritten document, information, my text. So I went to Instagram and I went to go report them. And you fill out this form, and in the form it allows you to put their link, their name, and there was a place where I thought it said, the account I'm reporting from. So of course I put my name, Shumaya, that's my Instagram account, so make sure you guys follow me. So I put Shumaya on there and I send it over to Instagram. Well, a couple of hours later, I get an email saying, please take a picture with your ID to authenticate that, this is you. So here I am sending a picture of myself, not thinking that I'm about to deactivate my own account, saying that I'm perpetrating to be myself, which is kind of crazy because I'm pretty much blocking myself from Instagram. Well, I didn't know that. So all I know is it's Friday before Shabbat and I'm about to go into Shabbat mode, and I noticed that, my Instagram is not working. It said, your Instagram has been deactivated. So now I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the hell? What do I do? So I get on a few YouTubes and I watch a few YouTubes to see, what happened? Is there hope? So I found out on one of the YouTubes that something similar happened. People have been reporting fake accounts, and when you're reporting the fake account, they also deactivate your account as well as their account, and sometimes they don't even deactivate those accounts, but eventually they were able to get their account back. So that gave me so much hope. So I go and I research some more and I look up Instagram deactivated my account, and I come across these two forms. I'm going to put the links of the form below, and I fill out the form. So the forms, there's two types of forms. There's one that they ask you, are you a business? Always say no, because if you're a business, you have to show tax ID, you have to show all kinds of verification, and then you're not going to be able to really follow through with all that information. And then the second one is just the one that says, my account has been deactivated. You pretty much put your name, you put your handler, then you put your email. Now, I have a couple of different accounts. I have one that's my main page, Shumaya, and I have a Shumaya Weinstein page that's only for family and friends. It's private, and I have a travel page where it's like my bikini traveling pictures that's also private, but for for traveling purposes. So I wasn't sure which email it was. So there I go, start on my journey, and immediately I get this response saying they would like for me to hold up a number and take a picture with both hands. Now, I'm so stressed out. These pictures look like mugshots. Literally look like mugshots. I mean, it was so many numbers, like 3 different numbers I was holding up. I try to reach out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So now it wasn't that easy. So once I submitted the pictures with me holding up the numbers, I didn't know if anyone was looking at it, maybe with some bots. I have no idea. But every time I went to go check my Instagram account, it kept saying, please come back in 24 hours and we will give you an update of their decision. So I got that message. So I'm waiting patiently. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing for you to continue to email them, but I know I email them once a day every day from Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. So I continued to email them. So they gave me a second set of numbers. I did the same thing. Nothing, didn't hear back. So now at this point, I'm watching more YouTube videos. I'm freaking out. I mean, I was at the point where I heard one of the girls said that, like she went and got a hacker and they were able to activate their account. So I looked up different people and I came across this website, and one person wanted $50, one wanted $300. Now I'm like, this sounds kind of illegal and I don't want to interfere with Instagram's investigation and then I'm totally banned. So I was like, this is not a good idea. Let me continue this process of filling out the form and waiting to hear back. And in the meantime, I reached out to my husband, and obviously he works in the film business, so he reached out to his PR girl. She's an amazing woman, so she started helping to look to see if she can reach out to her contacts. So she reached out to somebody as well on Friday. She followed up on Saturday, still nothing. At this point, I'm like, okay, I have to accept the fact that I may never get my social media back. And then I started questioning myself, like, am I like internet addict? Am I a social media addict? Like, is my life like revolves around the social media? Is this what gives me the adrenaline and the endorphins to help me be happy? And I was like, that's not the kind of person I want to be. So if I don't get it back, I don't get it back. So I started working on my Shumaya Weinstein account, and I was like, I'm going to keep that private. If you don't have a private page, you got to send a snapshot of your pictures and then I'll accept your request. But I was like, I don't want to have all these random followers. But believe me, it bothered me because I had over 8,000 followers on my main page, and it took years. And that's what I realized. Like, it wasn't just about if you like my picture, don't like my picture, if you comment. It was more about the 8-year journey of like the pictures that I posted. Like I always said to my husband, that like, God forbid, like, Alzheimer runs in my family. Hajva shalom, God forbid, Allah maaf kare. Like, I have Alzheimer's because it skips a generation. Thank God my mom, my aunts, they're all healthy and well. I'm like, what if that happens to me? I want to be able to have my child one day, or my nephew, be like, hey auntie, hey mommy, look at these pictures, this was you. I always felt like that. Like, this would be my media journal. This is like how I lived my life from my 20s, 30s, 40s, and God willing in my 50s, right? And 60s, hopefully if Instagram and this thing is still around. I wanted to have like a photo journal of my life. So it really made me sad. Like, I'm like, this is something that I enjoyed. I love taking pictures. I love writing, and I wanted to share. I mean, even though not everybody was happy, people would write mean and hateful things, but it still didn't bother me. It just made me stronger and more in love with what I do. So after the 24 hours, I logged on to my Instagram account to see what message I will get. And I was not getting the 24-hour message. I was getting a new error message that read, your account has been disabled for violating our terms. Learn how you may be able to restore your account. And it said, learn more. So I clicked on learn more, and another message came up, and it said, learn more about your account. Your account has been disabled for pretending to be someone else. You won't be able to log into your account, and no one else will be able to see it. If you think this was a mistake, please let us know. Of course it was a mistake. I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who put my own name instead of the bully with the fake account, and now here I am in this situation. So I press learn more, and it takes me to a new page, and it says, my Instagram account was disabled. If you believe your account was deactivated by mistake, please provide the following information so we can investigate. Please only submit this form if your account was deactivated for not following Instagram's community guidelines, if you believe this was a mistake. If you can't access your account for a different reason, please return to the help center to find appropriate place to support your issue. Do you have a valid government ID? Of course I have a valid ID from California, so I press yes and I press send. And it takes me to a new page, and on that page is a form. And in the form, you have to fill out your full name, your email, your user handler, as well as where you're from. So I put United States, and then you get to upload your picture. So now I wasn't sure if it was my name before I got married or was it after I got married. Was it my email before I got married or after I got married, which was both my names were my two different email accounts. So I tried to fill out the form 2 times with 2 different names and 2 different email address, and I try to upload the picture, and both times I get this error message saying your request couldn't be processed. There is a problem with this request. We're working on getting it fixed as soon as we can. Now that is a big deal because this is the appeal page, so I am not able to move forward. Now this is 2 times I'm trying from different phones. It's not working, and it definitely doesn't work from your computer. So you have to use your iPad, iPhone, whatever app you're using, you have to do it through there. But I kept getting this mistake error, and I was freaking out. It was really making me have serious anxiety. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me just sleep this off, and I'll just deal with this tomorrow on Sunday. I mean, it was becoming like a full-time job, but I was like, let me just sleep this off and pray and hope tomorrow is a better day. So Sunday comes and I go and check my email. Still nothing from Instagram, nothing about the deactivation. I try to log on to my Instagram account, and again, I'm still getting the same error message saying that my request couldn't be processed. So I'm like, now what? Now what do I do? I need to contact someone. I mean, I've heard that you can go through Facebook and reach out to Facebook business and create an ad, and you can actually speak with someone through chat. Well, I've had a few business accounts. I created an ad, and my ad ran for maybe a day, and it was deactivated. It wasn't qualified for whatever reason. So I was never able to reach out to anybody on Facebook, and that was so frustrating. And I guess because so many people have posted about it that they probably have taken out the chat button, so there's no way to chat with anybody. So I'm like, okay, well, what can I do now? So I start looking online, and I come across this website called headquarterscomplaint.org for Facebook. So I figure that Instagram is owned by Facebook, so why not contact Facebook direct? So I go and I find Jeff Zuckerberg's email address there, and I don't know if he gets it, but I find his email. I find abuse@facebook.com, appeal@facebook.com, disable@facebook.com, and support@instagram.com. So I decide, let me write an email to all of them and see if they will be able to help me. Now, I have an advice. When you're writing this letter, be sincere. Even if you didn't make a mistake, apologize. Say you're sorry, and, tell them what happened. Be sincere, because there might be a bot that's looking at it, but then when it's a message that's not generic, maybe it's handed over to an actual representative or something magical happens, but just make sure your letter is sincere. So here's a letter that I wrote. Dear Sir, Madam, I'd really appreciate if someone could help me to restore my Instagram account with the username Shumaya Bang. My account was disabled Friday, February 26th, 2021. I was attempting to report a fake account, but I didn't read the form clearly, and by accident, I put my Instagram instead of the account I wanted to report. Now, my account is deactivated. When I go to fill out the appeal after trying to log in, I'm unable due to an error stating that there's a problem with this request. We're working on getting it fixed as soon as we can. I've attached a photo of the error with me holding my ID in this letter. I am a content creator. I promote fashion, health, and lifestyle. It's my livelihood, and it's affecting my business. I've been posting for years, and it's my media journal with almost 9K in posts. This is how I keep connected with friends and family that live far away from me. I use my account to post pictures and videos. I do it, and I don't violate any guidelines. If I've done anything else wrong, I'm very sorry, and I promise to be an ideal Instagrammer if given the opportunity to get my account back. Please help me to reactivate my account. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy day to read this. Shumaya Weinstein. Now let me tell you, I have literally put letters in an envelope, and they're ready to go out in the mail. And that being said, so I put the emails together and I send it out, and then I head off to do my day, and I'm just like, whatever, it's up in the air, it's up to God, it's up to Instagram, and whatever happens will happen. So I speak with my husband, and again, he's like, he hasn't heard back. The PR girl has not heard back from anyone at Instagram, so let's just wait till Monday. So when I get back home around 7:30 on Sunday, I go to fill the form out again, and I send the form with my business account, business email, and I immediately get this letter back stating, please hold up the sign with the numbers. So after sending the picture with the number looking like my mugshot, I just moved on and I was like, all right, whatever. And then I got an email back right away stating, thanks for your response. To confirm that you're the owner of this account, we need you to reply to this email and attach a photo of yourself holding your government ID. Please make sure that the photo you send includes both of your hands holding the ID and your entire face. Clearly show your face in both the photo and the ID. Is well lit and not in a dark room, not dark or blurry. Is attached in a reply as a JPEG. Once we've received your reviewed clear image and your ID, we will permanently delete attached identification document from our server. Thanks in advance for understanding of this is our security policy. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is like a good start. Like, I can't believe somebody actually wrote me back. And it happened so fast. So I go and I set up my tripod, and I saw on a YouTube, one of the girls said that get a picture of you standing in front of a picture, something that's like popular on your Instagram, something that may have generated a lot of views, likes. So I went in front of the picture of me and my husband that we had taken for our engagement in Central Park. So I stood in front of the picture, I set up the tripod, I had my other additional camera with the light, and I had the camera like not in a selfie mode, but turned the other way, so it has a clear flash and a better camera. So I had it pointing towards me, and I took the picture and I made sure that I zoomed in to see the ID was clear, it was well lit. I was like, okay, this is the picture, this is it. So I send it over to Instagram, and I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll see. I'm like, at this point, like, nobody's gonna respond. I've like totally like let it go. And I really believe once you let things go and you take that pause, like pause with pleasure, that's what I learned in Kabbalah, it really, really works. Like once you let go, I truly believe the Creator, Allah, Hashem, Jesus, whatever you want to call, that the Creator is in work, because it's no longer in your control, but you're allowing the Creator to take charge, whatever, Instagram to take charge. At this point, they were like the social media god, right? So I just let it go, and then within a matter of minutes, I got an email stating, oh, we've made a mistake, your account has been reactivated, please log in, you're all good to go. Oh my God, it was like the best news you don't know. I was jumping up and down, like I went crazy. You would think I won the lottery. I was so ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. Now, I don't know if it was the 2 forms I filled out. I don't know if it was a letter I wrote to Jeff Zuckerberg. I don't know if it was the letters to all those people. I don't know if it was my husband's PR person. I don't know who did it, what did it, but all I know, it happened, and I am so ecstatic. And like I promised, I'm going to be an ideal Instagrammer, an ideal YouTuber, ideal Facebook person. I really want to respect this platform that is given to us, and how much of a privilege it is to be able to have a platform where you are influencing people, whether it's 50 people or 8,000 people or 500 people or 5 million people. I don't know, whatever it is, you're having an opportunity, a vehicle to actually, influence people. That's a privilege. It really is. It really has to be earned. And for the first time, I really believe like I really did something that I believed in, and I had total confidence, And I know now in life, like whatever I put my mind into it, I can do it. And that could go for all of you. So please don't give up. Keep trying. And if you have any questions, you could reach out to me at Shumaya Bang on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to give you advice or guide you along the way. And I hope you all the best of luck, and stay tuned for more of Shumaya Bang's adventure.